like to discuss suicide prevention, because I think that, I think a lot of us, especially, in today, with how today's world's got, and how, it keeps getting worse and worse in terms of the cost of living, in terms of just the wars and just all of that stuff. I feel that suicide prevention is something that today more than ever probably is such a at its
I think
At its peak.
at its peak. I think a lot of us have probably got, I know myself, I've had my own kind of issues with battles with mental health, stuff like that. I'm obviously a lot better, and I'm a lot more grown up now, and I understand myself and things a lot more.
Yeah, which makes a difference.
1,000,000%.
Of age.
When I was younger, I used to drink a lot. I was undiagnosed ADHD. I don't understand. I had a lot of childhood trauma.
Yeah.
Loads of stuff I didn't understand myself. Life, couldn't cope with it. I did actually take an overdose at 15.
Yeah.
And it was wild. I remember I was on this estate, and I took like loads of Anadin extras I had around my boyfriend at the time. Just wasn't really coping in life. I was a child, but I had a lot on me. I'd been through a lot, struggling with a lot. And then I remember just dropping in the alley and just like fitting. I don't really remember too much about it, but my friend to this day explained. Yeah, he tells me all about it, and he called the ambulance, stuff like that. And I've actually lost a couple of people to suicide. And I think especially related to, I think it's so, when it comes to men's mental health, and it's the suicide rate for men is huge.
Worse than women's.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was worse on men.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's worse on.
Oh, I thought you
worse
said
than
it's worse on
women's.
Yeah, the suicide rate in men is
Yeah, I do usually hear a lot more men, and I hear a lot
because
of
men talk less, don't they?
That's true.
Men get less help. They're less open with.
Immediate
I'm
help,
struggling with this
True.
and this and that, because I'm a man. I've got to be able to hold it all up. The pressures on men are different as well.
Yeah, completely.
They've got. Yeah,
I agree.
definitely.
Their
So
role in society is to be the alpha.
yeah,
It's to
hold
be
it all up for
it's
everyone.
to be the provider. It's to be the breadwinner. And I think you're in an age now, in a society now, where women are saying, "Hang on a minute, I'm bringing my own money home.
Yeah, exactly
I
that.
don't need you
Yeah.
anymore."
It's a bit of a shock
And
to
it
the
takes
system.
away. It takes away their roles and responsibilities. So then the men are like,
And they need that to
I've
feel
got nothing
validated.
I've got nothing.
Yeah.
I've,
Totally
what do I
agree
do?
with that.
What do I do around the house?
Yeah.
Next, the men are, and I'm all for 50-50, and the next men are washing the pots, and then
Yeah.
they don't need to provide.